I think you're just very interesting in the some bands are, I guess it's whether for better or worse, you come up in like the internet era,
right?
And well, that's I guess my question is like, you can, I guess in some ways there's streaming, but that's worse than selling records. But then there's so much going viral and all that. I mean, and then Nickelback has always become this internet, this so unique,
right,
to the internet type of thing.
That's a very kind way of saying the most memeable band ever.
I was dancing around. I'm like,
is he gonna ask a question? I'm like, let the clutch out, dude. Like, come on.
But you embraced it, right? I mean, at some point, it's like, fuck it, right?
Okay. It was, dude. I did a little Google, Twitter search of my own tweets, and I was like, what have I ever said about like Nickelback in the past? Always Team Nickelback for the record. Mm-hmm. And I had one.
I love how you had to go back and check that.
Like, well, I knew you guys always fucking ripped.
I was, right? I was on the team, wasn't I?
No, I knew for a fact I always was, but I just wanted to make sure. And I had one tweet where I was like, dude, it's like this is like Taylor Swift and Entourage. People just hated on it because it's so popular. And I was like, now looking back, I'm like, pretty good group to be in.
Pretty good company right there.
I can't complain, man. It's one of those things that takes a life of its own, but it's been a wild ride. I'm fine with it. I'm fine landing exactly where we're at right now.
Well, it also, I think, kind of comes around. Like, at some point, people go like, wait, what are you guys fucking talking about? Nickelback is...
Yeah,
Nickelback slaps.
Yeah, I think the great reset has happened.
Yeah, definitely.
It does feel that way. We call it the softening on the band, like the teeth. The people are putting the teeth away. Like, we're watching these... Somebody brought some metal guy. And the metal guys are so protective of their genre that anytime we dip our toe in there, because we've got lots of tunes that are metal, they're just like, stay in your lane, asshole. It's just like, stay over there.
Yeah.
This guy comes on, he's like, all right, I'll be the first to say it. We might have been a little hard on Nickelback for a while. Come on, those guys honestly did not deserve this.
Doesn't it show like how what sheep everyone is? Where it's like one person decides this, and like the whole is like, all right, let's do that. It's like, what are you fucking? You can't think for yourself. You can't hear animals for yourself and be like, this fucking rocks.
Group think.
It was even within the industry too, though. Like, it wasn't just fans.
There was a couple. Like, there was key points, like things that happened. There were like these milestones that started this snowball rolling. And this guy, some comedian, this guy makes this shitty crack about us, and he's on Comedy Central, and
MTV, I think.
It was. I think
either Comedy Central or MTV.
It was on Comedy Central.
It's a Colin Quinn show. We've been told that was.
Okay.
And
the trailer just
and this guy. So they took that, they put it in a commercial for this one show, and that played on Comedy Central for 6 months straight. This Nickelback joke, right? So that starts this whole thing
that's
going.
The theory.
That's where it really started at this one moment, and then all of a sudden it was just like, and then it started making its way into movies, and then like we get all this stuff all the time, and then it's just like
it was like an expectation. Like Charlie Benente, the drummer for Anthrax, came to our show like 5-6 years ago. And I talked to him after, and he's like, I thought I was supposed to hate Nickelback. Like, he didn't even think about it. It was just pre-programmed.
100%.
And he's like, I know all these songs. You guys are fucking great.
I love Charlie.
And then it kind of shook him out of his haze of this whole, well, we just have to hate that band.
Very
weird.
It is. I would guess you could put a song on for anybody. Like, oh, this fucking goes.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, yeah, it's Nickelback. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But also, we don't have to tell you guys this. You're rich as fuck.
There's other ways to
I want to hear about it. $100 bill.
You're like, we fucking know.
And that's the litmus test right there.
When a bunch of poor people are telling you you're not good, like, I can't hear you, I'm rich. Fuck you guys. That is crazy. I
can't hear you. I've got hundreds stuck in my brain.
But yeah, I mean, that's such bullshit. That's crazy.
The best way to get yourself some high quality meals with high quality ingredients and learn how to cook is with HelloFresh. They send you a box with all the pre-portioned ingredients, a recipe card. You have to have no cooking skills, and you can have quality meals ready in just 30 minutes. Click the link below, start today, get all your meals done by HelloFresh, make it easy for yourself.
Was there ever a moment of like did you have like a PR team or anybody kind of being like, whoa, wait a minute, like, what's going on here? We got to like control this thing? Or was it just like, the internet does what the internet does?
I mean, this is so lighthearted, but like, when every interview be like, boy, geez, guys, the whole world fucking hates you guys.
When you talk about that.
Yeah. When like for a decade it was like that, just like nonstop. So yeah, we get it. Right. And thank God, the internet caught up with everyone else because suddenly the trenches were full. We're like, Nice to see you.
Yeah.
We were down here first. Come on in. We got
sure.
lots of room.
You were texting Kanye, egging him on. Be like, I don't know. You're making some good points, dude.
Right. No. You know it's bad when Nickelback looks at what's going on with Kanye, like, whoo, dude.
Oh man! I mean, that sound is, it's so uniquely Nickelback, and somehow some people that became a negative. But I think you have such a distinct sound that people will like always know.
I think
and remember.
I think it's mostly my voice though. Like as soon as
it's
like,
funny.
it's my as soon as like we can have something, and we did it on this record. Like we'll have this bit going on, and it's like and Brian will come in. He's like, oh, this is cool. It sounds so indie. And I'm like, yeah, it does sound indie. Just wait till I fuck it up by singing on it. But as soon as I do like the whole like Andrew standing in line, it's just like that's Nickelback. There it is.
Brother, it's like that's your voice. That's no shit. I sound like me. Someone like listen to this podcast, like it sounds like Feidelberg. Yeah, it's Feidelberg talking. What the fuck do you think?
I was doing some sort of search, just picking up some tidbits, doing research, and one of the like people frequently ask, one of them was, why does Chad Kroeger sound like that?
Is that an effect pedal?
I don't know.
Again,
I don't know.
So uniquely you.
But if I was ever having a hard time getting into a club or something like that, and I did a never made it as a wise man, they're like, dude, come on in.
That is so fucking cool hearing you
the
say,
fact that you can just like
so fucking
pull the
cool.
lever and that comes out.
That's it.
That's absolutely incredible. I think it's come all full circle. I really do. I think that the internet has. I think that people, music fans, everybody's like.
I thought this story was great. You told this story a little while ago, and I just thought it was hilarious. So his oldest son, who's now out of high school. They went at him a little bit. It's like, yeah, your dad's a guitar player for Nickelback.
Dude, that's crazy.
But
people try to use that as a pejorative.
But like,
crazy.
but kids will pick on kids for anything.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's like,
I luckily had my big nose.
So he got a little bit. So the son gets a little bit of that. The daughter, 2 years later. She's going to all these high school parties, and he's like, how was the party last night? And she's like, it was good, except they wouldn't stop playing Nickelback, like nonstop. So that's how he knew. He's like, okay, all right. This is my time. Yeah.